network to the world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the Morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
Yo, you want to know what's bootleg as in the Oval Office? I just processed. I saw the photo, but I didn't really process it. The President of the United States is posing with beans, cookies, and flan.
No, it's not flan.
What is it?
It's coconut milk.
Bruh. Yo, that is bootleg as I don't know. Yo, America, you are officially bootleg.
He got the support of the
Lewis
CEO.
says it's white beans. But can I ask you guys a question?
Who eats white beans from Goya? Let's start there. That's a race. That was racist. A racist dog whistle. He didn't want to have black beans. That's how racist the president is.
Had white beans.
He had white beans.
Congratulations.
Nobody even eats that.
Yourself.
Who eats a white bean?
But what about, guys, but isn't that illegal?
Well, I'm told that the President of the United States doing advertisements in the White House for corporations is illegal. And it makes sense when you talk it through.
Of course.
That is the most bootleg thing I have seen in a long time, boys and girls.
Talking about Trump doing something illegal?
I know.
Well, that's why I just said it's just bootleg. It's just bootleg.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
What probably happened was that company's stock probably tanked after last week, and they're probably trying to help them back out. Little do they know, hit the button again. Guess what's not going to help you out?
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Laura, what you got today?
I guess we can give it. Do we give it to all the people who sent money to this Twitter hack scam?
Absolutely.
Because I feel like I think $80,000 was racked up in minutes when Kanye, Jeff Bezos, Obama, I think Joe Biden were all scammed by an inside hack. That I didn't know it was an inside job, Ebro, but it was a big Bitcoin scam.
Apple too. Apple's Twitter account.
Yeah, Bill Gates.
And people actually sent money through Twitter.
Nothing to worry about.
Congratulations. You played
Oh,
yourself.
that was a thing? It was like, hey, you could donate through
Not
Twitter?
don't yet. No. Basically, the Twitter post was like, I'm matching,
I have it right here. So Barack Obama's was, I'm giving back to my community due to COVID-19. All Bitcoin sent to my address below will be sent back doubled. So if you send me 1,000, I'll send you back 2,000.
They all had the same message, Laura. Every single one.
And then it was like, I'm doing this for the next 30 minutes. Enjoy.
Really? People didn't think that was suspicious.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Even from Barack, send me 1,000, I'll send you back 2,000.
From Kanye, from Barack, from
think
Joe
Kim.
Biden, from Apple.
Yeah, I think Kim got hacked too.
And a Twitter employee gave these hackers access.
Crazy.
So that's either someone was getting threatened in their personal life and went and did that, and or of that money that was donated, they got a kickback. Either way, if you put money in there.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Rosenberg, what you got, my guy?
This is a very traditional congratulations, you played yourself, because I believe that's exactly what it was not paying attention and doing something dumb. D. Wade jumped out on social media and was like, yo, Nick Cannon, I got you. I support you. And so on and so forth. Immediately afterwards, a lot of people started coming for Dwyane Wade, like, wait, what do you support about Nick Cannon here? And then he was like, oh, what is the story with Nick Cannon?
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
And it was like, oh, I was just saying I support him because, he lost his job.
Congratulations. You
and
played
his
yourself.
platform is cool. I hadn't read the whole thing. I didn't know
Congratulations.
about the
You
Jewish
played
part.
yourself.
My bad.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
And the funny thing, a lot of people were
Congratulations.
mad
You played yourself.
and didn't believe it. I actually truly believed it because I saw it in my own personal life. People post about it. And I hit them up and I was like, hey, you sure you wanted to post support for that? And they were like, oh, well, I didn't really watch it. I was like, you might want to do that before you hit support for someone.
Yo. Now, here's where I'm stuck. And I've been stuck here, I don't know, how old am I? 45. I've been stuck here 37 years. 37.
Okay.
Because it was in my own household where my father would often talk about the genetic inferiority of white people. Meanwhile, you married a white woman and had a child. Now, as my father would say, my conditioning has been conditioned. We've all heard that before. But for all of you out there that make it your business to scream from the mountaintops about genetic inferiorities of one group versus another group, what is your aim? Now, with white supremacy, which has basically infested the planet, that was their aim. As white supremacists from all groups, whether it was Catholics, whether it was Jews, whether it was Nazis, whatever group you subscribed to and were still a white supremacist, your goal in pointing out genetic inferiorities through science was to make the world not have love or see that group as a human being so that you could take advantage of them and harm them and rape them and kill them and whatever to them. So in reverse now, where you have people talking about Europeans and their genetic inferiority, what is your goal?
And Ebro, I'd like to know how a lot of people who I know and love, who are, in theory, and I believe, smart, critical people, hearing what he said and being like, I don't get where the problem is. And I'm like, when you start talking about deficiencies of an entire race of people, you realize you're in the realm of like Nazi doctor
even deeper
talk?
than right, and even deeper than that, deficiencies of an entire people and how it relates to their animal or savage behavior, as if all of them
so now
participated in the diabolical white supremacy.
And it's very hard to walk that back. Because once you're going back to this old genetic thousands of years ago, this is what made the people evil today. So you're suggesting it permeates the entire group. Furthermore, I don't understand how that conversation, I get how they're trying to draw a connection between that and white supremacy, though I don't believe that's the reason for white supremacy. But how are you connecting that to then your Jewish conversation? Guys, I have an update for you about white supremacy. It manifested itself pretty badly in Germany not a long time ago. Not a long time ago. My mother was born in a displaced persons camp after her family, her aunts and uncles, were thrown in ovens. You don't believe that what Hitler was doing, trying to find a master race, was about white supremacy? That's what the whole thing was. And I have news for you. His number one group that he wanted to exterminate and remove from the white race was Jews.
Because and add the gem in there, Rosenberg, because in the 19th century, 18th and 19th century, people grouped the Jews in a Semite group.
Well, so that's the part that's been frustrating me, is now there's been this conversation, which, Ebro, I liken it to like a little kid who's having an argument and starts changing the semantics of the argument. People are complaining about anti-Semitism, which everyone knows means Jew hatred. Rather than have the conversation about Jew hatred, they want to have a semantic argument about the word anti-Semitism. I can't be an anti-Semite because the Semites are black and I'm black. Why do Jews want to be? Why are Jews Semites? Well, to Ebro's point, Jews are Semites because that grouping was put on them by supremacists who said, we don't want to think that we don't want people to think we hate them for their religious ideology. That's not strong enough. Let's group the Jews as Semites so they're part of a darker race that we can claim is inferior.
And infesting white people.
And thus the term anti-Semitism. So when you're using that as a reason to say, I can't be an anti-Semite because I'm black, fam, that term was foisted onto Jews to make them different from the rest.
Now, Shawnee Culture, do you believe you can be black and be anti-black?
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of people who are anti-black and black.
So
You know,
if that's
it's a whole
true,
nother
you know what else
conversation.
is also true? You can be black and be an anti-Semite.
You mean if you want to
Who
go
are
with that
not-
literal the literal
Yes,
use of
the literal,
anti-Semite?
the literal use.
So it
people
doesn't work twice. Number one, the literal use wouldn't be true because you can be black and anti-black. And number two, anti-Semite means anti-Jewish, guys. It was coded language to allow people to hate Jews because they thought the term Jew hater sounded too overt. So they went with anti-Semite.
And if you're falling for all
gets
of this
convoluted.
jokes, if you're falling for all of this jokes, all of the twists and turns of it all, you are giving white supremacists the most fun they've had in a long time.
All of it.
And for that, you get
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Because they saw the unity a few weeks ago. A month ago, they were watching everyone together. Everyone's coming together. The white supremacists were getting a little bit shook. Now they have a nice, solid distraction. Jewish people and black people. Two groups they both really want exterminated. Fighting with each other? Oh, perfect.
crazy.